Good afternoon and welcome to the Harlan Municipal Utilities Board of Trustees meeting. Today's date is Thursday, March 22nd, 2025 at 4 p.m. Can I get a call meeting to order?
I'll move to call the meeting to order.
A second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Michelle, aye. Approval of the agenda and conflict of interest. Approval. We don't
No
have to get a-
conflict.
Yeah,
Okay.
no
Yeah, we just
No
need an
conflict.
approval,
We need an approval.
and if there's any conflict.
Oh, I approve that there's no conflict of interest.
Second.
Okay, roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Michelle, aye. Okay. Number 3, approval of the consent agenda. All items listed under the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion with a roll call vote. There will be no separate discussions of these items unless a request is made prior to the time the board votes on a motion. Consent agenda items may include controversial subjects.
Yep, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda, items A, B, and C.
Second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 4, approval of the CEO's employment contract for a 3-year period ending May 31st, 2028.
Yeah, so this came out of, as you know,
Yep.
this has been reviewed, it's been shared with with Joe for incorporating any in his requests. So it's come out of the admin committee. I think it's been presented to the board. It represents a 3% raise based off of performance year over year, which is well within the standards, and based off of his past performance and his attaining all the requirements and goals that we've set before him, it's the admin committee's recommendation that we extend this offer of another 3-year contract for Joe Ruschenberg.
It wasn't 3% for each year, was it? Wasn't it a certain dollar amount?
It was roughly equated to, yeah, so.
Okay, because when I figured it, I thought it wasn't 3.
Yeah, it was right at, the first was 3 point some,
Okay.
and then 3 point some, so.
Just so people don't think it is exactly 3%.
Nope, yep,
It
correct.
had a certain dollar, it had a dollar amount set in there.
Yep.
So, okay.
So I move that we approve the CEO's employment contract for a 3-year period ending May 31st, 2028.
I'll second that.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 5, recommendation for Al Powers of P&E Engineering for change order number 4 for the 2023-24 overhead to underground conversion project in the amount of $41,794.04.
This change order was, there was some 350 wires that was on the maps, but when the contractors got out into the junction box, it was actually 4/0 wire, and it's a feeder that runs to the substation, and it's not big enough wire to actually run the transformers that need to be run. It's only about half power, so we've got to be able to get all that wire changed out to 350, and that's what that change order is for.
Yeah, I'll make the motion to approve the change order in the amount of $41,794.04.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Shelton, aye.
Michelle, aye. Number 6, approve second installment payment to Lining Construction in the amount of $67,468.46 for the light plant roof replacement.
This is just a second payout for the work that he got completed on the lake plant, lake plant down there. There'll be one more after this to finish everything up at the next board meeting in June.
Okay.
I move that we approve the second installation to Line and Construction in the amount of $67,468.46.
I'll second that motion.
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Sheldon, aye.
Michelle, aye. Any questions?
I do have a couple, not related to item 6, but can you provide an update on where we're at on the deep well, please?
Yes, Coy was in here last week to get the service casing drilled. They did successfully get that drilled and grouted. We had a meeting with them on Friday. They're gonna start mobbing in on the week of the 2nd, and they're actually gonna start drilling on June 9th. They're expected to take maybe a month or a short month between drilling and developing, and then McCarthy's Trenching will come in and get the mound built, get the pipe work to it, get everything in to start hopefully getting the well operational at a big time after that.
And what is the estimated added capacity coming out of this deep well?
The deep well is estimated to produce 800 gallons a minute, which is roughly equivalent to 8 of our current wells.
Okay, all right. Thank you. And then one other comment, just public notice. So we have the Memorial Day celebration coming up next Monday. I believe HMU is assisting with a boom truck or something for flag display. I think Joe's aware of that, but tell everyone in the community that's in support of that Memorial Day celebration, thank you. And you'll notice a little more advertising and participation in it through a group, but taking the lead on that, that's all I have.
And not on behalf of HMU, but to piggyback on that, I do know I had talked to some other individuals that are involved in that. They desperately need help folding the flags after the celebration at 6 o'clock that night at the Betts Auditorium. I think she said last year they only had 6 people. And if they don't get more assistance with that, they will not be able to continue putting the flags up for the Memorial Day celebration.
At the cemetery.
Yeah. They won't be able to continue putting those flags up if they don't get more help folding them up at the end of the night. So.
Okay. So we can adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
Roll call.
Barnett, aye.
Sheldon, aye.
Michelle, aye.